Hey everybody, it's been a couple days since we've done any type of update really. We've moved into the cabin officially and we spent our first 2 nights in there and it's absolutely amazing. We're doing so much right now that we just, and things are all over the place that we really just haven't been filming a whole lot. But today, a few very specific and important things are going on. So first, we're getting our Starlink installed back up on the roof because we've been using data for the last few months and it has been slow. Haven't been able to upload our YouTube videos at home, had to have them uploaded in town. But in order to get Starlink set up, we need to drill a hole through the house. This thing is not cool. A minute. This week, as you can tell, we are really on the fringe of not being able to do much outside anymore before we're just in winter mode. But today there's one last project that we need to get done before the winter so that we can be good to go and comfortable. Right now, our entrance to the back door is a couple pallets and these boards. What we want to do is build a little temporary deck here in the spring. We're going to be building an extension here on the back that's going to be a mudroom. So this is just a temporary deck for this winter. So all we need to do is prop it up so that it can at least sit at a height that we can step down onto. And from there, we're going to use some 2x6 and then we bought some hemlock boards to do the top so that they'll be good through the winter. So let's get to it. So Dada needs to put some stuff in there, okay? Here, I'm gonna show you where though, because I don't want to put all... Alright, so unfortunately the rain is making it very hard to film any of this today, but the spot is mostly prepped. I'm going to get the frame drug over there and put up on the blocks. I'll take the camera out real quick to show you when the time comes, and I'm sure this is going to work till spring. In the spring, we have a whole host of things that we're going to learn, figure out, and have to navigate at this place, being here in the spring for the first time, knowing it's by wetland. And we're gonna have lots of water everywhere. Alright everybody, the deck is done. It is the next day. Yesterday got kind of rainy and I just couldn't have the camera out and I didn't want to risk it. We don't have anything to put the camera under. So I finished this off in the rain, but it has already been absolutely beautiful to have this little deck to step onto. Alright, so we have things to clean up out here. It is still a bit of a mess outside, even though winter's almost here. We're hanging around 0 today, so there's things that we can get done, things that we wish we had done. I think that's going to always be the case every winter, probably. Something that we're going to have to do every winter, all winter long, is firewood. Now, this wood is pretty large and our stove's pretty small, plus we have a small cabin and it heats up super quick. So I am taking the time every week to split some of this wood further, so make it smaller so that, you know, we really don't need any big pieces other than when we leave for the day or we are going to bed for the night. We might put in a large piece, but other than that, we don't want anything large, especially because Megan cooks so much, turns on the propane oven, and that pretty much heats the place anyway. That one is up. Yeah, that's... Right now I'm trying to work on this to get this little lean-to hooked to the side of our woodshed, like an actual space that will keep things dry from the snow. So it was a makeshift thing I made in the summer and I knew I had to do a little work on it, but today's the day. Have to do it today. We're getting snow Tomorrow there's up to 15, maybe more centimeters, and I don't think there's any going back at this point. I think the snow's here to stay, so we gotta get this thing ready so that we can use it for the winter. Alright, well, we at least have a place now to put the snowblower so that it can be out of the snow, but I still need to figure out a way to get something along the side here so that snow doesn't blow in. I'm sure I might get in trouble with the internet for doing this way, but we have no time left before winter, and this merely is to keep snow out. And so if snow blows, it's not going to get past that. It might get up top, but I might put some, I have some vapor barrier over there on the ground actually. Need some staples, and I'll just tack that up over top, and it's just to keep the snow out, so. This week, we are getting on a project that we should have done a long time ago. We've been living without it, and we really need it. Kitchen counter back here. We essentially just used this random piece of wood that I nailed together earlier. I was trying to make a front step when we were still in the building process, or in the framing process, and we ended up just using that as our counter for now. We have this island that we picked up. Obviously that's been our counter and it's been awesome, but we really need to get something back here. And there we have it, the top is all attached on this counter. It's time to get all this stuff on this island over onto the counter. Then we need to get these bins, there's a bunch of bins sitting here, out of the way, and this place will start to look a little more like a kitchen. Lots of things to do, but this will at least make our workspace in the kitchen a lot more friendly.
We've been living in the cabin for 3 whole months, and it is now time to give you a tour. So welcome to our 392 square foot cabin in the woods. So this right here is our entrance. We will someday have a mudroom, which is going to be really great. This couch is going to someday be exchanged for a bigger one, and our wood storage is also going to change a little bit as well. We plan to do some open shelving for in the kitchen, as well as some lower cabinets and a big pantry where this utility shelf is. We want to do it all ourselves, so it just takes a little bit of extra time. This is our bedroom and bathroom. There is going to be a wall here very soon. That dresser used to be here, but Dan just built this clothing storage, so we are going to be getting rid of the dresser, and it is absolutely amazing to have such good clothing storage. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.